Good morning, Mr. Hondru. Paul here. Wanted to give you an update on your boat. One of the scope items, we call them projects. I know that to you the whole thing's a project, but we split it out into the individual projects that we're working on. So was to strip and refinish the transom, and so that's in process here. The other one was one of the others was to build and install a new fuel tank, and so that new fuel tank is in the boat right there, all installed, all new safety equipment and so forth. Of course, we're in the process of rebuilding your engine, and it's thrown a rod through the oil pan. I can show you the oil pan. The oil pan was not usable. We found a used one, and all the parts, the master rebuild kit's ordered as well. We're going to have to sleeve one of the cylinders. It dropped a valve into one of the cylinders, and so that one was beat up too badly by the metal being inside there. So that's going to be sleeved, and everything else is waiting at the machine shop. He's magnafluxed everything. He's working on the heads. Since it dropped a valve, we're working on the heads. The guides were knurled instead of having been replaced. So that was a common practice to save money, but really it's far superior to go ahead and change the guides. Also, he was very uncomfortable with the seats, the hardened seats. So in order for him to guarantee the engine, he wants to go ahead and change the hardened seats. The other thing that we're working on is the interior. And what I wanted to show you about the interior is that your interior was not pleated. Your interior is very clearly shown here in this. Well, I may have to turn my flash off or my light off, but in this, it's clearly shown in here. And actually, I have a better photograph. Let me grab a better photograph. It was not pleated. It had piping here, and there's a set of piping here. It was divided. The back was divided into three, and it had cushions. It had a seat bottom, and then three cushions in front and three cushions in back, according to your hull card. Your hull card being right here, and your material was leather, which we don't need to do leather. We can, and it was maroon, and we took a sample of the leather and had it made into vinyl. And I should have had this laid out already for you. Let me get around to the side of the boat here. This is was also used in Garwoods, and that was this was not leather either. This was a substitute for leather, but we made it in a vinyl, and it is, oh, doggone it. Oh, right here. I do believe right here. Yes. And we've actually seen this holding the wires. I haven't checked what's holding your wire looms, but this is the vinyl version of that leather if you turn back the clock to 1939. Your boat was delivered to Delavan, Wisconsin in June 9th of 1939. Or Delavan, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but at any rate, so we're planning on doing the interior accurately. So we'll do the cushions on. They were flotation back before the Coast Guard said you have to wear MA West. The cushions were your flotation, and you'll notice how lumpy. Let's see if I can get a better. Yeah, there you go. You notice how lumpy the cushions are. That's because the flotation was kapok, and kapok, it was in a muslin bag, and kapok is a plant fiber. If you're old enough, you may remember little plastic bags of kapok, some kind of hairy stuff inside your Mae West life jackets. So, at any rate, we have all the material, and we're getting started on your upholstery, and then the engine. We have, like I say, we have the. Well, I gave you the update on the engine. Let's see what else. And I'm sending you an update on what your spending has been. Oh yeah. So we put you a decent set of loading guides on, and we also put on a bow stop at your request. So this is your bow stop, and it can be tilted forward and backwards with this top link right here. And so that's your new bow stop. And with that, that should catch us up. Thank you.